At some point in your life, you're going to have to learn how to trim your cat's nails. Many veterinarian offices will do it for you, but it's a lot easier and a lot less stressful if you can just do it at home. Cats' feet are one of the most sensitive part of their body. They have more nerve endings in their paw pads than almost anywhere else. So as much as it might be a little insulting, they might vocalize, they might complain, they might wiggle or squirm, it's really a lot nicer than the alternative of declawing. So when you go to trim your cat's nails, you want them to back up so they back into you, just kind of like in the pilling demonstration. And then we're going to lift up the paw and we're going to protrude. If we push here in the center of the paw pad, you can see that all of the four first toes come out at one time. And Hitch is a good example because it's a little difficult for you to appreciate the little pink triangle at the shape of his nail bed there, because his nails are a little darker. The lighter the cat, the lighter the nail, and typically black cats, their nails are black too, and it's hard to appreciate the quick. The quick grows with the nail in a dog, but in a cat it stays stagnant all the time. So when I go to push this out and I snip, I just want to snip right up to the quick. If you're only comfortable snipping the tip of the nail, that's okay too. But it's nice to go ahead and really get the job done and go all the way back to the pink quick. And then we'll do the same thing on this foot. Again, we'll protrude and we'll do a quick snip, snip, and we get a little fussy and a little busy, and we'll reposition how he's sitting. Again, 30 seconds of displeasure is certainly better than the alternative of toe amputation. Yes, that's very delicious. And now we will do the back toes. It's good to praise them and give them treats throughout the process. You want to make it as positive as possible, even if they don't love it. And Hitch actually has a little club foot, so that's it. We only have 3 feet to trim on him, right? We have Simon here, who has made it to the ripe old age of 17 now. And older senior cats actually get thickened nails because they don't tend to pick and chew at their nails as much, and they don't scratch as vigorously. So they don't peel the sheaths of their nails as well throughout their day, throughout their grooming process, and throughout the fun of scratching behaviors. We're gonna have a little glee club in the background here. So if you take a look at Simon's nails, they're a little thicker, and sometimes these guys require a little peeling because they have layers underneath. And if we don't peel those, we're not fully grooming the nail with each trim. His aren't too bad because we do monthly nail trims, so it keeps them from getting thick, but you can appreciate there that thumbnail is actually kind of thick. And Simon's a little bit of a drama queen for everything that is done with him. So that's another reason I wanted to use him, because he does vocalize and you just have to kind of push through that. And his back nails, you can see here that this one's gotten a little thick and requires a little peeling of the sheaths. And if it's okay if you can't do that, that's something your veterinarian can help you with. I know it, it's terrible. So you just have to push through the vocalizing. I haven't hit as quick of his nail at all, but he's vocalized as if, you know, of course he's being murdered. So that's the long and short of it with the seniors. So we're going to do some nail trimming lessons, and Willow's going to help us. You want to have your cat positioned so that they're in front of you, and they can only back up into your abdominal area so that they don't really have anywhere to go. It's nice to put a little treat down so they have something to occupy them while you're trimming. And what you want to do is push out all the toes, or as many as you can at one time. So you snip, snip, snip. And notice, even though she's moving back, I'll let her go back to the treat, to reward, to allow her to tolerate me to do it again. Can you zoom in and see there the quick of the nail? See the pink? You want to go right up to the quick. If you don't feel comfortable, that's okay. But that is as far as you're permitted to trim without making them bleed or hurting them in any way. These nail trimmers are awesome because they hook into the shape of the nail. Willow's struggling just a little bit to try to get away, but I'm just keeping her here with me. There you go. More snacks. The back feet, I kind of scooped under their abdomen. Oh, she left. Scoop under their abdomen and snip, snip, snip. Yep, and she's wiggling away. But that's the way she does. And we'll put another little dollop down for that last foot. Oh, and she says no. She says, I'd rather not. So then I'll hold her a little closer to my body by holding her chest here and my arm around her. So I just held her a little bit more snugly to me. Okay, you're free. Free to go. Okay, so she didn't really want to leave. She just didn't want her feet touched. You have to remember the feet are the most sensitive part of a cat's body. So it's a very unnatural process getting their nails trimmed, but at the same time, a whole lot nicer than amputating their toes and declawing them. So it's just about making it as positive as possible. But sometimes there's a little struggle if they have a lot of opinions.